Is your child avoiding eye contact? While it might seem like they're just shy, sometimes it can be a sign of something more. Eye contact is a huge part of how we connect and communicate with each other. When a little one consistently avoids looking at you, it could point to a delay in their social or communication development. Think about it. From a very young age, babies learn to read faces and emotions. This is a building block for language and forming relationships. If that connection isn't happening, it's important to pay attention. It doesn't automatically mean there's a big problem, but it's a cue that they might need a little extra support. Catching these signs early can make all the difference in helping them build strong communication skills for the future. If you're concerned, talk to a pediatrician or a child development specialist. They can help you figure out what's going on. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more parenting insights. Hey parents, ever find yourself calling your child's name over and over, but they just don't seem to hear you? It can be frustrating, right? But sometimes, it's more than just them being lost in their own little world. If your little one consistently doesn't respond when you call them, it could be a sign of a few things. First, it might be an issue with their hearing. It's always a good idea to get their hearing checked by a professional just to be sure. Another possibility is that it could be related to their development. Sometimes, not responding to their name can be an early indicator of a developmental delay or even autism spectrum disorder. It's one of the key social communication milestones for babies and toddlers. If you've noticed this happening often, don't panic, but do bring it up with your pediatrician. Early detection and support can make a huge difference. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more parenting tips. Is your little one hitting their talking milestones? It's something every parent thinks about. You might be wondering, how many words should my child be saying? While every child develops at their own pace, having a much smaller vocabulary than their peers can be an early sign of a speech delay. For example, by 18 months, many toddlers can say around 20 words, and by age 2, they might have a vocabulary of 50 words or more and start putting 2 words together. If you're noticing your child isn't quite there yet, it's a good idea to pay closer attention. It doesn't automatically mean there's a problem, but it's a signal to perhaps check in with a pediatrician or a speech-language pathologist. Early awareness is key to providing the support your child needs to thrive. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more parenting tips. Is your little one a bit quieter than other kids their age? It can be worrying when you notice your child isn't hitting those big talking milestones. One of the earliest signs of late speech development is simply speaking fewer words than expected. For example, by 18 months, many toddlers can say around 20 words, and by age 2, they might be using 50 or more words and starting to combine them. If your child's vocabulary seems a lot smaller than this, it might be more than just them being a late bloomer. It's a signal to pay closer attention. Understanding these early signs is the first step toward getting your child the support they need to find their voice. It's always best to talk to a pediatrician or a speech therapist if you have any concerns. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for more parenting tips. Is your little one not pointing at things yet? You know, when they see a dog across the street or want that shiny toy on the shelf, it might seem like a small thing, but pointing is actually a huge step in your baby's social development. It's one of their first ways of saying, "Hey, look at that with me," or "I want that." If you've noticed your child isn't pointing by around 12 to 15 months, it could be a sign of a developmental delay. It's not a reason to panic, but it is something to pay attention to. This little gesture is a building block for language and social connection. So, if you're concerned, it's always a great idea to chat with your pediatrician or a child development specialist. They can offer guidance and reassurance. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more parenting tips. Hey everyone, let's talk about a tiny gesture that means a whole lot. Pointing. You know that cute moment when your baby finally points at the dog, a toy, or that snack they desperately want. It feels like you're finally on the same page, right? Well, that's because pointing is a huge leap in their communication journey. It's how they start to share their world with you. But what if your little one isn't pointing or showing you things they find interesting? While every child develops at their own pace, the absence of pointing by around 12 to 18 months can sometimes be an early sign of a developmental delay. It's more than just a gesture. It's a key social milestone. If you have any concerns, it's always a great idea to chat with your pediatrician. They can offer guidance and peace of mind. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights into child development. Hey everyone, have you ever noticed a child flapping their hands, spinning in circles, or rocking back and forth? These repetitive movements might seem a bit unusual, but they often have a very important purpose. For many kids, especially those with sensory processing differences or developmental challenges like autism, these actions are a way to self-soothe and regulate their bodies. Think of it like this. When the world feels too overwhelming with loud noises, bright lights, or strong emotions, these movements can bring a sense of calm and predictability. It's their way of filtering out the chaos and finding their center. So, instead of seeing it as just a behavior to stop, let's try to understand it as a form of communication and a coping strategy. By being supportive and understanding, we can help create a world where every child feels safe and accepted. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights. Do you ever feel like the world is just too loud? Or maybe the tag on your shirt feels like it's scratching you all day? If you find yourself jumping at sudden noises, or getting really bothered by light touches that others don't seem to notice, you're not alone. This isn't just about being picky or overly sensitive. It could actually be a sign of how your brain is processing sensory information. For some people, the brain gets overwhelmed by everyday sights, sounds, and textures. It's like the volume dial is turned all the way up all the time. This is often called sensory processing sensitivity. It means your nervous system is wired to notice and react to subtleties in your environment more than others. Understanding this can be the first step toward finding ways to manage it and feel more comfortable in your own skin. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more insights. Does your child always seem to prefer playing alone? While a little solo playtime is perfectly healthy and great for imagination, consistently avoiding other kids might be something to pay attention to. If your little one often plays by themselves at the park, hides during playdates, or seems uninterested in group activities at school, it could be a sign of a social delay. It's not about being shy. Sometimes, they might not have the skills yet to join in, share, or understand group dynamics. Recognizing this early is key. By gently encouraging interaction and maybe even seeking advice from a child development specialist, you can help them build the confidence they need to connect with others. Every child develops at their own pace, but a little support can make a huge difference in their social journey. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more parenting insights. Hey everyone, let's talk about a key developmental milestone you might be watching for in your little one: imitation. You know those adorable moments when you wave bye-bye and your baby waves back? Or when you clap your hands and they try to copy you? That's more than just cute. It's a huge step in their learning journey. When a baby or toddler imitates gestures, they're showing that they're paying attention, connecting with you, and learning how to communicate. So, if you notice your child isn't really trying to copy these simple actions, it might be a sign that they need a little extra support in this area. It's one of those early building blocks for social skills and language. If this sounds like your little one, talking to a pediatrician or a child development specialist can be a really helpful next step. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more tips. Ever notice your little one struggling with tasks that seem simple? Maybe they have trouble gripping a crayon, can't quite get those blocks to stack up, or their scribbles just aren't happening yet. These small movements, using the little muscles in their hands and fingers, are called fine motor skills. They're super important for everything from getting dressed to learning how to write. If you see your child consistently having a hard time holding onto their toys, fumbling with utensils, or avoiding activities like drawing or building, it could be a sign of a fine motor delay. It's not about being behind. It's just that their muscles need a bit more practice and encouragement. Fun activities like playing with dough, stringing beads, or even just picking up small snacks can make a huge difference. If you're concerned, chatting with a pediatrician or an occupational therapist is always a great idea. They can offer personalized tips and fun exercises to help your child build strength and confidence. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more helpful parenting insights. Have you ever noticed your little one struggling to hold a crayon or stack a few blocks? Sometimes they might get frustrated trying to pick up small toys, or even just scribble on a piece of paper. These are all part of developing fine motor skills, which involve the small muscles in their hands and fingers. While every child develops at their own pace, consistent trouble with these tasks could be a sign of a motor delay. It's not just about being a bit clumsy. It's about the coordination needed for everyday activities. If you see your child having a tough time with these things, it might be worth a chat with a pediatrician or a child development expert. They can offer guidance and fun activities to help strengthen those little hands. Early support can make a huge difference. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more parenting tips. Has your toddler suddenly stopped saying words they used to know, like mama or dada? Or maybe they've stopped waving bye-bye or making eye contact. This is what we call regression, and it's a serious red flag that you shouldn't ignore. When a child loses skills they once had, whether it's language, social skills, or motor abilities, it's a sign that something needs a closer look. It's not about them being stubborn or just going through a phase. This loss of milestones can be an early indicator of developmental delays or other conditions. So, if you notice your little one going backward in their development, please don't wait. Talk to your pediatrician right away. Early intervention can make a world of difference. Your concerns are valid, and getting them checked out is the best first step you can take. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe for more parenting tips.